What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome back to the table where everybody eat. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you share this video to your folks if you know what I provide and bring to the table. But today we talking about SES AI Corporation, ticker symbol SES, which closed at $2.31 this past Friday, January 16th, 2026. And for those who are unfamiliar with SES, this is not your traditional EV company. It's a battery technology company, which is why I got my eyes on this thing. And SES, they focus on next generation lithium metal batteries that's designed to offer high energy density, faster charging, and improved range compared to standard lithium-ion batteries. I don't know too much about them batteries and all that, but I know we got QuantumScape, which is a lithium, I think it's like solid state or something like that. SGML, I like that stock right about there. And they got a couple other ones too. But their technology is aimed at electric vehicles, drones, robotics, and future energy storage applications, which puts SES in that early stage battery innovation space. It's a high risk, but also a very high reward momentum play. The reason that SES getting all this attention from traders is because the battery technology remains one of the biggest bottlenecks in electric vehicles. And now that's why this name right here tend to move in short momentum cycles rather than slow trends. I actually mentioned SES in the Everybody Eats Discord a few days ago when the volume first started picking up or the trend was showing me that we were holding and getting right above my tight range of motion. Now, this is where I post early watch list names, but we're going to jump into the chart and break down those levels right here that matter. And keep the thing in context with us going from the weekly chart right there in the Discord, I figure why not start here on the weekly chart of SES. I'll move this for right now. We don't really need this just so we can see everything. Oh, my bad. Bump. All right, cool. So, as you can see, SES is a momentum driven name. So price reacts very clean around key levels, and that's exactly what we want to focus on. But you can see right here when we had this 21 SMA, even on the weekly time frame, it didn't even really curve. It just kind of hit a stop and then just went right here and went sideways, right? So the 21 SMA is showing us consolidation, but this nice spike come down, slightly a double bottom, reclaim that 21, hold the 21, and then as we go, momentum driven right into that 200, come down, hold the 21. Now this is the weekly time frame, so I want you guys to peep game. Now after we got a nice big move right here, came down, double bottom, went up. We slightly consolidated, but we definitely made higher lows and higher highs, right? And then once we reclaimed my golden zone that I had right here around that $1.35, and that's been there for a while because I kind of wanted this price. Whenever these little penny stocks go up to about $3, $4, especially from like a dollar, even the ones that go like to $2 or so, from a couple of cents, 50 cents, 75, 80 cents, all that good stuff, I would trade them based off momentum and whatever the chart's giving me, right? But however, I love for the wait and watch for them to come back down to the area where they showed us something here. We bounced, boom, came, consolidated, but we rejected this whole time. Fell beneath, reject. Come down, we barely made it, reject. Now we above that area here, which is the reason when I told you guys about once we reclaim that 21. Because if we slide back on the weekly, let's go ahead. I'll give y'all a little bit extra game real quick. Reset. So we slide back on the weekly, right? Yeah. See now y'all, I gave y'all a little bit. Yeah. See, you know what I mean? I don't play. I don't play. This ain't our price target right now, and nothing like that. But hit that like, hit that subscribe, share this video to your people. Put a one in the chat if you're rocking with this technical analysis and want more videos like this. But once we were back here, right? Back in 2022, ever since we've been beneath that 21, came down, we got above it, bow. But nope, we consolidated, fell, boom, bang, right there. This is why that was my golden zone. Nice drop, first area of support. Bomb, came down, you tried to hold, you consolidated. This is where you lost us, not lost us, but this is where you lost, or we lost the momentum, all that good stuff. We started trading this in the Discord probably, I don't know, Tank, you can put it in, well, it don't even matter. I'll check later, but I'll put it in the comment section. Yeah, I would say around here in September, possibly because we also started trading QuantumScape again around this area here. But that's neither here nor there, man. I apologize for y'all. So going down to the daily time frame, because that was enough right there. Now on the daily, with this sideways action in that tight range of motion I had, if y'all remember on that weekly from that October 2022, 2023, I think that's what they had said. We got in here probably around, matter of fact, we got in here around 202. When we go in the lower time frame, I'll give y'all them levels. Actually, real quick, on September 23rd, 2025, this when SES really became on my radar, and that's when it closed at $1.85. In the pre-market, it was actually at $1.98. And if I was to move and fast forward, I ain't gonna hold us up. Look at that nice, beautiful hold of that 21. What time frame did I tell us? Yep, look decent on the 30-minute. Okay, so even on the 30-minute time frame, boy, look at this ride of that 21. That looked good. Nice pop, bang, ooh, ooh. Give me out some more game. Up, gap, fill the gap. Don't always happen, but we was already right here on that 9 EMA. I mean 9 MA. I don't use EMAs. I know they like to see exponential. Now I like to see nice and steady. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a swing trader, baby, by heart. But I know how to day trade that thing. Held that, boom, lost to 21. My bad, lost to 9, held to 21. Right, boom, lost to 9, held to 21, held to 21. You can't tell me that thing didn't look good back then. So $1.90 to 202 is the moral of the story. Why I brought us back to the Discord. Now going back to the chart, here goes that area right there, end of September, early October. We rolled this thing up here. We already knew what time it was. Once we came back into this tight range of motion, as of late, when we thought we had something right here, when we got back above the 21, came down, we lost it. Consolidated, lost it again, but now the $1.77 line in the sand just for reference sake. I don't think that's gonna happen. Or should I extend the golden? I probably should extend that golden range and update it to, let's just say, 2025 close, early 2026. But we ain't gonna do all that because I'm hoping and anticipating that we ain't gonna get none of that right now and gonna continue to trend higher. Because from my day one folks, what do y'all see? We got our moving average respecting price action and our levels. It's respecting that golden pocket. While our 200 continue to trend higher, right? Y'all know what time it is. And then we got how many touches? We only got 1, 2. So even if right here we don't get above our 233, because I didn't even tell y'all that, we got a line in the sand 177, but I ain't really going here. I'm long and I'm bullish on SES. Anything above $1.90, $1.92. That's without a fact. Probably even $1.85. What we got right here, that's 204. So that's that 203, 204. That's $1.89. So like I say, $1.90, I'm long SES all day. Once we break 233, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. Not for y'all, because I'm giving y'all. If y'all want more like this, you know what I mean, just drop it in the chat. Let me know. Just say more. But what I really want to see even on the daily time frame, come up, even if we stop right about here, and y'all gonna see why in a second. And then we come down, right? I went a little too low, but whatever. We hold at 230, 233. That's our area we got to get. Once we get above 245, right? Somewhere around there, even look at this cycle up of 250, around that range, really 255. Y'all can see it over there on that wick and a little slight tight range of motion. But even if we can do that and we get any of this, that's fine by then. You know what I mean? You know chart, you know whatever, you know all that good stuff, price action. Then y'all see what I see on this right chip. Which is why, if you see right here on that 1 hour time frame, we came up, failed, retest, got above, or reject, got above. Now we got a retest on the hourly time frame. It's not a minute chart. This is why this area right here is critical for us to hold. Even ideally, we could just say this whole $2, and where's the 204, 203? That's the 200 SMA on the 1 hour. So even ideally, anything above $2 is the area that we got to maintain. It's very critical just to stay above this. But for me, personally, in my own opinion and my own bias, even though I'm non-biased for the most part, we got this 223, which I do recall that being a nice ceiling. 221, 223 was a nice ceiling. Or even just right here on the top of this tight range of motion on the hourly time frame. Because if this level failed, we got to worry about everything else back down to the downside. And then lastly, here we go with our 21 respecting the level and looking superb for the moment. Again, we're not going to predict. We just react to whatever the chart give us. And right now, the chart is giving us something slightly decent. Can't be mad at it at all. Can't be mad. Reject, come down, hold, get above there, boom, and then bong, and then there we go. So, wrapping this thing up, the line in the sand or demand zone for me, we have to hold above 177 off rip. But to kind of remain bullish, We got that 203 or even the bottom of this range to that $1.90, $1.92. We have to break above this 230 zone, 233. Then again, we got this right here. If you even look, y'all can see it, but we'll go ahead. Bow. You know what I mean? We got this area right here and then that area right there, which is around that 270. Once we get above 270, got the wick top over there. We getting back above that cycle level of 304. Then we got 330 to 335, 337. I remember that area right there. And this high right here, the actual wick high is 373. But for right now, I'm taking it step by step. It's a nice swing trade for me. And long as we reclaim this 233 this coming week, I mean, everything's good. But it just all comes down to just reacting to the price action we get and not guessing. So if y'all want real time updates when these zones here get tested, the free Discord and my Twitter is linked below. But appreciate you guys. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, share this video to your peoples, man. Much love. We out.